ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Irrational Confidence Podcast. We're talking college basketball, and it's March Madness. We've gone through 1, 2, 3, and now we're on to the fourth region in the March Madness tournament. But before we go any further, if this is the first region you're checking out, make sure you go back, check out our 4 regionals, hit that notification bell, hit the subscribe button, get notified every single time we drop a new episode so you don't miss out a single point in the action. We're going west, my friend. Go west, young man. That's what they said, and Fresh never listened to him. My co-host, Fresh, how you doing, buddy?
Hats, I'm doing great. The West region. I mean, I love geography and all, but why is North Carolina the number 1 seed in the West?
Don't know.
Who knows? Just the way it all works out. But this is actually I think it's a very balanced bracket. I'm interested to see how it all plays out.
Right. Hey, Fresh, before we get going, make sure you guys know that this episode is brought to you by Champs Sports Pools. Get ready for the ultimate March Madness experience with Champs Sports Pools. Here's how it works. Visit champsportspools.com/spinnable to claim your free entry into the Sweet 16 bracket pool to have a chance to win $1,000. That's champsportspools.com/spinnable. Once on that page, look for the bright, big orange button that says get your free entry and click on it to be entered into the contest. Predict the winners of each game from the Sweet 16 through the championship and compete for the $1,000 grand prize. Increase your chance of winning by hosting your own bracket pool with champsportspools.com. If you host your own bracket pool, you can earn a second free entry into the Sweet 16 bracket pool with a chance to win big. For more details, make sure you're visiting champsportspools.com/spinnable.
Folks, it's easy, it's free, it's a win-win for everybody. You get a free entry, it's a Sweet 16, and you have a chance to win $1,000. You only need to pick 4 parts of that path, not the full 6, and your team cuts down the nets, you have a chance to win $1,000. Also, if you start your own bracket pool, you get all your friends, your coworkers, people you don't know, people you know in your building, in your neighborhood, whatever. Have them all join. It's free to them, no loss to them at all. They have a chance to win $1,000. We've said that I've already discussed what we want to do if we won $1,000. We would go to Detroit for the NFL draft. Do it. It's fun. It's amazing. champsportspools.com/spinnable. Get your free one today.
Hey, and over 100 people have joined already, and we're just to Selection Sunday. Imagine how many people are going to go after that $1,000. Make sure you don't miss out. Folks, you don't have to predict the whole field right. You got to predict 15 games right. That's it. You got to predict 15 games or have the best score of those 15 there. Hey, it's $1,000. Great opportunity here that's been provided by Champs Sports Pools.
Great opportunity. It's a great sponsor of ours, and we're really excited to have them on board.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal to have them all March Madness season. Fresh, it's phenomenal. We've made it through all 4 regions. We're in the West. Scale of 1 to 10. How difficult is this West regional?
It's not the easiest one. I'm going to give it a 7. I think there's definitely some challenges, but it has some thorns to it. It's not impossible, but it's not a cakewalk.
So every rose has its thorns. I have it as an 8 there, Fresh. Little Brett Michaels for you.
Good job.
Yeah, some great tunes. Gotta love Brett Michaels. Yeah, 8. It does have some thorns in it and does have some. It is a difficult area to manage because there are some tough teams in this regional. And some teams that I expect to fully give a bunch of other teams fits. I have this as a solid 8, creeping into the 9 range. So I'd probably say about an 8.5 for me, because I see a couple of these teams that I'm really, really nervous about. So, all right, Fresh, let's go. What is the best matchup in the West Regional in the opening round?
I have 3 that I'm actually kind of looking at, and I've gone back and forth. But I got to go with Clemson, New Mexico.
Good pick.
Clemson, they've had a great start of the season. They were 12-1, 11-1 before the calendar turned to January. Since then, they really struggled. They were one and done basically in the ACC tournament. New Mexico rolled through a very, very strong Mountain West, won the Mountain West tournament. These 2 teams are battling hard. And you know what? Coach Pitino's son is the head coach of New Mexico. They have success. They've been through the tournament. I think that's going to come pay off in the situation of being overlooked potentially by the Clemson Tigers.
Fresh, I'm excited for that Dayton-Nevada game. I think that those two teams are so eerily similar to them. If you take a look at advanced metrics, if you like that type of stuff, those two teams are very, very close to each other, with Dayton just getting barely a razor edge of an advantage there. But that game should be extremely close. I like that game. I think that game is going to be a 3-point game, if that.
And if you've kind of listened to all of us through our bracket breakdowns, folks, we're very high in the Mountain West, but they were not given any easy task. Every single one of these potential matchups for these teams in the Mountain West is very difficult. So they're going to have to battle and show and prove that conference was actually worth it if they want to have any success this tournament.
All right, Fresh, let's go through the opening round of this bracket here in the West. UNC versus a playing game. Ain't doubt for UNC?
North Carolina.
Raise up. All right, Michigan State, Mississippi State. Who you got?
It's Tom Izzo. It's March. Michigan State. He can get 8 different guys off the bench right now, put a Michigan State jersey on them, and they win a tournament game. They're beating Mississippi State, and they're moving on to the second round.
Yeah, I got UNC and Michigan State as well. Who you got between St. Mary's and Grand Canyon?
The St. Mary's team is legit.
Grand
Canyon's they've done a great job there. And found ways to get through, be successful and build a program. But St. Mary's, I think, is just too good, and they will survive in advance.
Right. I like St. Mary's as well. All right. Alabama versus Charleston.
The Tide. I don't give about nothing but the Tide.
Roll Tide on that one.
I won't say that, but that's exactly the phrase from before.
They're going to be rolling on. Roll on, roll on. All right. Clemson, New Mexico. Best, probably, again, I would say if this is not probably the second best game, in my opinion, best game in your opinion there. Who you got with Clemson, New Mexico?
Lobos take down the Tigers easily.
Good pick, man. Good pick. I got Lobos as well. One, because I don't like Dabo. I know this is basketball, not football, but can't pick Clemson in that game. Plus, I think that Lobos team is highly underrated with what they've got going into it. Baylor versus toothpaste. Colgate.
Oh, first off, everybody, please brush your teeth and floss. Use Colgate or whatever crest you want to use. But Baylor's winning this ball game.
All right. Yeah, I got Baylor as well in this game here. Going to the toughest one, Dayton, Nevada.
Dayton has not beaten anybody in the tournament field. And that right there just kind of shows me, do they have the winning ability to find a way to squeak one out? I'm taking Nevada in this game. I'm saying the rigors of that conference is going to find a way to rise up, and they're going to get a W.
I want to fly with the Dayton Flyers, my man. I'm taking Dayton. And we got Arizona versus Long Beach State University.
Look, but I don't know if anyone's heard the story. Hopefully you have, but the head coach for Long Beach State agreed with the AD to part ways after the conference tournament. They went on, won the conference tournament, so he got a job for an extra week or two. I think that job ends officially after this ball game. The Wildcats beat Long Beach State and move on.
All right, I got Arizona as well here, fresh. All right, who you got going in, getting to the Sweet 16?
I got Arizona.
Okay.
I got New Mexico taking down Baylor.
Yep.
St. Mary's taking down Alabama.
Ooh.
And North Carolina taking down Michigan State.
Ooh. We're close. We're close again. I got UNC winning this, making it into the Sweet 16 over Michigan State. Roll on Alabama, roll Tide, roll on that one. So moving Alabama to the Sweet 16. But I also got the Lobos. I like this New Mexico team. I think that they're going to give Baylor or Colgate, whoever they get past, all sorts of fits. So give me New Mexico there. And I got the Wildcats of Arizona making it to the Sweet 16.
The fighting Lou Olsons.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Sweet 16, folks, embrace the madness with Chain Sports Pool's Sweet 16 contest. It's free to enter, and you can compete to win $1,000. That's right. Absolutely free to enter. And if you win, you'll take home $1,000. Visit champsportspools.com/spinnable to claim your free entry into the Sweet 16 bracket pool with a chance to win $1,000. That's champsportspools.com/spinnable. If you're planning on hosting a bracket pool, You should do so at champsportspools.com/spinnable. By doing so, you'll earn a second free entry into the Sweet 16 contest with a chance to win the $1,000 prize. For more details, please visit champsportspools.com/spinnable.
Fresh, you and I both know what we're doing if we wind up, either one of us win this pool. Guys, it's $1,000. You're going to host a bracket pool. Might as well do it. It's a shot at $1,000, and you get 2 entries if you host your own bracket pool there. So definitely do that. Fresh, we've always talked about doing our first live episode. If either one of us win this, I say we do our first live episode from the draft.
Oh, no doubt. From the draft, I don't care if we're credentialed or not. We'll sit there. We'll have the back to the stage as the players come up, give a live reaction, have a lot of fun, get people on there just in the background talking, live guests. That's what you put the $1,000 to. Something really, really cool that you would never do before.
Right, absolutely here. All right, Fresh, who do you got going for the Elite Eight coming out of this regional?
I think St. Mary's, they have a good team, but they're not better than North Carolina. I mean, Armando Bacot is on just, triple doctorate, I think, at this point. And he's going to keep playing some basketball and moving on to the next round. On the other side, kind of got a fun regional matchup between New Mexico and Arizona. The two states obviously border each other. And I'm just going to go ahead and roll with the Lobos to upset the Wildcats. New Mexico take on North Carolina in the Elite Eight. And with that, North Carolina will then crush the Lobos and find a way to go to the Final Four. They only have so much talent in New Mexico. North Carolina a little more stacked. But I think Lobos, Carolina will be an Elite Eight matchup. It's really cool.
I think that Alabama-North Carolina matchup is going to be absolutely phenomenal for me. I love this one. And I'm actually extremely scared for North Carolina if they're facing Alabama. Alabama is a gritty team. They're senior-led. They put up a lot of points in that game. North Carolina is going to have their hands full. I don't have a winner picked in the game on my notes right there. So I'm doing this on the fly here, but just because she's my sister-in-law, I'll give it to her. She graduated from North Carolina, so this is for our producer Drew's wife and all that. I'll pick North Carolina to make it to the Elite Eight. I'll give her that type of love, and give me the Arizona Wildcats over New Mexico. I want Arizona. I think that this Arizona team is a really good team. I think people are sleeping on because Pac-12 after dark.
I mean, I can see that, and they had a great start, and they kind of lulled themselves to sleep. And the Pac-12 was not a good basketball league this year. A lot of down teams. I think that's probably kind of got lost in the shuffle. They're still very talented there down in Tucson.
Yeah, and I'm going to roll with Arizona as my Final Four team.
Is Drew going to even let you on the podcast or even on the website after that? That's pretty tough right there, man. You go after producer Drew's wife's team. That's just gutsy.
I gave them the Elite Eight. But I'll be honest with you, this Arizona team, when you take a look at a lot of some analytical stuff and you take a look at extended stats, this Arizona team is only second to Connecticut. I really like this Arizona team.
Well, you know what? We also didn't give them the kiss of death by having us both pick North Carolina, so we keep it even. We don't have the curse from that perspective, so I think we helped them out there.
Right, I agree. And again, it would be a boring podcast if we both agreed with each other every single time.
That is also true.
Yeah, very true. All right, folks. Hey, it's how the West was won. Who is going to come out of the West? Leave us your pick at the bottom of this in the comments section down there. And let us know, do you agree with us? Who do you think is going to come out here? So make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, get notified every single time we drop a new episode. Special thanks to our producer, Drew. Without him, none of this is possible. Special thanks to our sponsor this month, champsportspools.com. Make sure you check it out, champsportspools.com/spinnable. All the great things they got going on there. Interact with us on social media. Like us on the X. Follow us along. We interact with you guys. We like to see what's going on with all of you, and what we love talking sports with new people as well. Hit that subscribe button. Leave us that 5-star review, because you guys know Fresh and I, we're those 5-star prospects. If I can get through the close today, it'd be fantastic. Just stumbling over my words. This is what happens when you record 4 different episodes in one night. We've kept the excitement high because we are rolling through March Madness. It is a fun time for all of us. Fresh. It's the tournament. It's here. I can't wait. You can't wait. We all can't wait. It's going down. I love it. That's all I got.
Hey, folks, it's the madness. We got college basketball all the way to the Masters, and then from there, in NFL draft. We don't sleep until May. These next 2 months are just craziness straight through. Sports. We engage with you. You want to engage with us? Please hit us up in any way possible. Let us know what's going on. SpinnableSports.com, Spinnable Sports YouTube channel, our Twitters, our Facebook for Spinnable Sports. Any way you possibly want to engage, let us know. Hit us up. We want to hear from you. And also, one final thanks to ChampSportsPools.com. Please hit them up. Get your free entry to the bracket and pool for the Sweet 16 bracket challenge. Also, search your own pool. Get an extra free entry. You have a chance to win $1,000. Thank you all. Please engage with us and enjoy March Madness. Can't wait to hear from you. And we'll be back at you in a couple of weeks when we recap the first weekend of the tournament and going into the Sweet 16. And with that, talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.